You're welcome. Wow, this is a really big Norwex party. I'm gonna have a really big commission check. Thanks, Debbie. Oh, Debbie, you're so popular that everyone showed up like this to the party. Just so you guys know, if you want to have a Norwex party with me, you don't have to be as popular as Debbie. Okay, so like we were saying, it's all about the microfiber. Okay, you guys have all seen microfiber before. You get it at the dollar store, you get it at Target. So what really makes our microfiber better than those other ones? Two main reasons. The first reason is the weave of the fiber. This is an industrial grade weave. Normal microfiber, really small, about 1/6 of a human hair. That's pretty small, right? Norwex microfiber is actually 1/200th of a human hair. So if we were to unravel this cloth alone would stretch from Canada to Mexico. Should we try it out? Anyone want to go to Canada? I need a vacation. Mexico? Well, actually, I'm actually going to go to Mexico on vacation. Yeah, on Norwex. I know, it's a really great company to work for. All right, so what does all that thread mean for you guys? It means that it's going to pick up more dirt, grime, and grease than any other chemical cleaner or cloth in your home. So that's why I have butter on this mirror over here, okay? You guys see this butter? I know you probably don't have butter on your mirrors or your windows at home, right? Unless you have a 7-year-old boy like I do. Who's got kids? Who else got kids? Yeah, so you might have boogers on your windows. Yeah, I do sometimes. Okay, so if you do, in fact, have dirty windows or mirrors, you're going to want to use, if you were typically going to clean windows, you'd use some sort of glass cleaner. So let's try that. And you buy lots and lots of paper towel. And let's try that. And oh, that is not a pretty mirror. What do you guys think? No? Yeah. If that was my windows, my husband would be having a coronary. Okay, so instead what we're going to do, much easier, we're just going to use a cloth and water. I just got it wet at Debbie's sink. Doesn't matter what temperature. We're going to go ahead and wipe the mirror. Now this butter is just to simulate dirt. Okay, so a couple times I had someone ask me what brand of butter to use on their windows. And yeah, really, that's a true story. And I just sort of wanted to ask for my cloths back. So the butter is not part of the cleaning process, okay? But once you use the wet cloth to pick up all the dirt, grime, and grease, you're going to go ahead and dry it with what my husband calls the magic cloth, because it gets the fingerprints off the TV. And that's how he cleans my house. So we get a nice streak-free shine. Look at that. Pretty easy, huh? I know, isn't that great? It also works really well on the mirror in your bathroom because there's probably spit on it. You notice that, right? Because men spit forward. You know that's not your spit on the mirror, D, right? Okay, just making sure. I don't know why they have to do that. They brush, but they look forward, and then it's on the mirror, So anyway, that's just the first difference between this cloth and all the other cloths out there. Okay, the second difference is that we have a microsilver agent melted into the fiber of the cloth, which means that this cloth and most of our cloths don't get that moldy, mildewy smell. You guys know that smell, right? Yeah, it smells like my mother-in-law's towels. That's why I don't go to her house, because her towels stink. And I don't like her. But that's actually not a joke. So, with just water and a cloth, you can literally clean your whole home, top to bottom, countertops to little boy pee-pee. Who's got little boy pee-pee at home? How about big boy pee-pee? Be honest. Okay. All right, so this right here is your Enviro cloth. It's E for everything, okay? You can use it on every surface with water in your house. My mom called me once, though, and she said, I thought I could use that cloth to take my makeup off. I said, Mom, what does the tag say? It tells you what it's called. She said, it says Enviro. I said, well, you owe me $200 for your free microdermabrasion. This is a little bit of an aggressive weave. We have another cloth for your face. This one is for your bathrooms and countertops, and et cetera, et cetera. This is your pea purple polished cloth. I always say pea purple window. I think it's called a window cloth, but I try to remind people that pea purple polish. It replaces your paper towel, and it polishes anything to a streak-free shine, okay? So these two cloths, some people call them like Bert and Ernie or whatever. I call them, Luke and Laura. Now I'm aging myself, shoot. All right, these two cloths come with a handy-dandy dusting mitt. Does anyone like to dust? Anyone? No? I don't. Actually, Debbie's house is really big. She's got really big screen TVs. She might need two. Or you can use the mitt damp or dry, and you can get any surface. It's very easy, just, brush along. Now, don't get greedy, Debbie, and get out the ladder and make me do those high things up there, but if I come to your house, I clean. So, just an advantage of me coming to do party. But also, I love a second one in the glove compartment of my car. And then when my husband drives my car to dinner on Saturday nights, like date night, I'll be dusting the nooks and crannies, and he's like, hey, how do I get one of those in my car? Like, 1849, brother. I'm running a business here. He still doesn't have one in his car. All right, so right here, the meat and potatoes of Norwex. These three things together are called the household pack. So if you're new to Norwex, like you, Linda, this would be the first thing on your order form.
Yeah, but I have a question.
Oh, sure.
I think they're really awesome, but how do you take care of them? Like, how do you clean them?
Oh, that's a really good question. A lot of people think Norwex is high maintenance like me, but it's not. It's absolutely not. Remember when I said this cloth could stretch from Canada to Mexico?
Yes.
All right, well, everything we just wiped up, all the butter, the dirt, the grime, the grease, it's way in the middle of the cloth. It's in Utah. Deep down, in the center of the cloth. Okay? So, it's there until you wash it, and it's really actually easy to wash, but I'm going to ask you, Stacy, you've been to several of my parties now, you're kind of like a Norwex junkie. Why don't you tell Linda how to wash these cloths?
Yes, well, if I think I remember correctly, you always say that there's 2 do's and 3 don'ts, right? So the first one I think was, obviously we need to wash them in the washing machine, right? And we can dry them, whether they be in the dryer or not.
Yep.
And then the 3 don'ts, no linted towels, no fabric softeners and dryer sheets, and then no bleach products.
Wow, good job. You're better than me. You should join my team. Yeah, we should talk about that. You get a free kit. I know, and it includes the mop. I know, we're going to talk about it, I'm telling you.
How about
Seriously, but I know you must be kind of bored with me, going over all these products you've seen before, so I did bring some new ones to show you. So get excited. All right, so we have new toothpaste at Norwex. Look at this. Did you guys know that toothpaste has like a lot of chemicals and junk in it, like cancer-causing stuff? I didn't actually know that. But so we just came out with toothpaste, which is great. I want you guys to try it, though. I brought these little wood sticks because I think the minty flavor is so refreshing. I might have some right now myself. Tasty. I won't give you that one, Stacey. I'll give you a clean one. Now, Dee, you have never had a Norwex party, have you?
No.
Well, I'm not above bribery. So, I'm going to give you one of our Silver Care Norwex toothbrushes.
Okay.
And if you book a party with me, you get to keep it. If you don't, I might have to get a dog. No, here's what I'm going to have you do, Dee. I'm going to have you take the Norwex toothbrush. You really do get to keep it when you book your party. And then I'm going to give you the toothpaste. And I want you to go brush your teeth. And then come back and tell everybody, go
brush my teeth?
Yeah, go brush them in the bathroom, yeah. And then come back and tell us what you think. Okay, what do you guys think of the flavor?
Yeah.
It's good, right? It's really nice, yeah. And then there's a strawberry flavor too for your kids as well. And so, yes, look at her. Brush up. Good job brushing your teeth. She's gargling and everything. This is amazing.
Oh.
Thank you. What did you think, honestly? How was it?
I have to say, it's really minty, and I love that, and my mouth feels so clean.
What about the toothbrush?
It's so tasty, too.
What did you think of the toothbrush? How do your teeth feel?
They feel really clean.
I know, slick like an ice skating rink.
The bristles are so soft. I usually am a hard brusher on my gums. Excellent, I love it.
I know, the toothbrush actually used to be my favorite product because I hate going to the dentist. I really hate going to the dentist. But I loved it because once I started using it, I had a lot less scraping at the dentist, so I liked it a little more, but really not that much more. But now, my new favorite product I wanted to show you guys and talk to you about is the rubber brush. Now, this is kind of an odd product to be my favorite because I don't have a dog or any animals. But I do have our mop, of course, which I'm gonna just, yeah, thank you, that's awesome. The rubber brush is traditionally used to clean off the dry pad of our mop system. So if you haven't seen our mop system, it's super easy. Swivels, this yellow pad is gonna go ahead and pick up all the dust and lint and all that good stuff. And then the wet pad that you see over on the table there, you just get it wet, wring it out, and that has the antimicrobial agent in it as well. And it just makes mopping your floor super easy. So when you're done though, you use this great rubber brush. You just go ahead and like brush everything into the trash, so I love it. Does anyone have animals though? You do? What do you have, Stace?
I have a lab and his hair all over, so I'm thinking that mop and maybe my freaking might be nice and brush.
I know, really good, but that's why I don't have a dog, because they get hair everywhere, right?
I know.
So you can use this also to kind of like gather all the hair and fur. Yeah, my favorite, the reason it's my favorite though is I gotta tell you guys this story, it's super funny. So my brother, for Mother's Day this year, he got my mom a goat. A real one. And of course my mom's wanted a goat like her entire life. So I'm never ever gonna be able to beat my brother at Mother's Day ever again, because she got the goat. And so we went to visit Lily the goat, and he also got, her name's Lily, cute, right? I know. He also got all 3 of his kids goats for Easter, real ones, but the fainting kind. Do you guys know what that is? Like you go, ah, and they faint. Really funny. What does this have to do with the rubber brush? So all the goats are in my brother's yard, and my mom's like, I want to brush Lily, but they don't make a goat brush. No, Mom, I don't think they do. So anyway, I ran to my car. I'm like, hey, well, I'll just get the rubber brush because I know it gets hair and fur off of furniture and off of our mop pad. And anyway, we brought it out and we combed Lily, and she really loved it. And so now at our house we call it the goat brush. So great for your dry mop pad, and just to tell you guys, the mop's amazing. It's a little bit more of an expensive item, but you can get it for free for booking the party D. So when you do that, you're gonna get, you can get that for free. Yeah, amazing, right? I know.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why I love the rubber brush. But speaking of pets, we did get one other new product out that I want to tell you about because we've been to a few parties now.
Yeah.
And that is our new pet mitt and pet towel. So these are super, super soft and very absorbent microfiber. Now, I don't have animals, but what would you do with this, Stace, if, like, at home?
Just as you're putting it on your hand, I'm thinking, man, that'd be great for when my dog comes in, inside from being out in the snow, or to get it wet, wipe his paws off if he was running around in the mud.
Right. So you could get 2 of them and like hang them, one on your front door, one on your back door, like when they come in, dry their paws off or whatever. And then this is the towel, which is humongous. Isn't this huge? I mean, I could use this. So I don't have a dog, but I do have a child, and he's really skinny, like a pencil. And so he tries to put a towel and then it like falls down or whatever. So I thought what would be cool is I could dry him off, kind of like a dog. I mean, he's a 7-year-old boy. 7-year-old boy, dog, pretty much the same thing. So, but super absorbent for our pet lovers out there. So I know, I really do like this. And so now you got to see some of our new products too, which is really fun and exciting. So that's all I'm going to really talk about with y'all today because I don't like to overwhelm you. I like to keep you wanting more. And so we do have catalogs, so have you guys grab a catalog. But I am going to do a couple housekeeping tips. I want to go ahead and direct you to page 42 because that's where all the packages are, and you get a much better value for your money. Okay, so what you're going to find is some really great collections. My favorite collection is called the Safe Haven package. I think it should be called the Kimberly package. And anyway, it has a little bit of Norwex for every room in your home, so it's really a nice way to try it out. It's at a value price, and I also bring gifts, so if you spend $100, I have a little like gift with purchase basket or whatever. So as you guys are looking through that and filling out your order forms, I'm going to set a little office up so you guys can, ask more questions or whatever. And certainly if you have any questions, you can ask me or Stacy, because she's like really, she's good. So, and before you go, make sure I autograph your catalog because I'm in it. Okay, I mean, you might want it someday. So, I'm gonna go over here and, get a few things out, but I'll let you guys mingle a little bit.
Well, thank
Okay?
you.
Yeah, super fun, right? I know. Did you guys have fun?
I'm gonna come to yours.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. You all come to my party? I always say if you laughed, then it would be really fun to work with me or, have a party with me. And, you're right. You should have heard how many times she said no to me.
Thanks, Kimberly and guests.